So welcome to the official Flying Ghost Productions podcast. I'm Fagan.
I'm Justin.
I'm Keisha.
And we're siblings. Oscars are coming up March 15th. So what are our thoughts?
Well, I know Keisha said, I'm just telling what you said, that, what did you say?
How about she said?
Well, she probably don't even remember.
I
but
do.
It was about Sinners winning Best Picture, and you said that it has to, or something
Yeah.
like that.
I said I think Sinners should win. I do. I think it's between Sinners and One Battle After Another.
And I think probably,
And I think
you
Sinners.
seen One Battle After Another.
I have. I'm a Paul Anderson fan.
What other movies you like from him?
Magnolia. The one that
it?
got you into film school.
No, it didn't.
Magnolia. The one about the Scientology. What was it called?
The
Philip
Master.
C. Hoffman. Yeah, the Master. Did he do There Will Be Blood?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I never saw that one.
Really?
I haven't seen that.
That's a good one.
Oh.
But I like Magnolia's the one that got me into him, and that's why I'm kind of torn between, because Justin in Sinners, and Sinners just such a
Okay, I'm gonna just say this: Sinners should win, and it's not even close to the other films. Like, it should win.
for Best Picture.
I think it will be between Sinners and One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's close. It shouldn't be, is what I'm saying. Sinners should win. So I want to be clear about.
So let's talk about, why do you feel like Sinners is the Best Picture?
Because she said Sinners, my bad. You probably
Say
didn't
it.
But you said Sinners brought us back to 2016. like expand on that. Like what-
Okay,
what
so
you mean by
2016, you know how everybody says like that was just the best year ever.
that? Or like in terms of just everything.
It was just like a good year.
Okay.
So
Was it a good
and
year
I
for you?
I don't know.
I kind of agree. Well, I don't know if everybody says that, but I say it because it was like my junior year.
Okay.
Oh, you
like
meant
college
just
didn't really go that way.
okay. You
But
meant
it was like my junior year in college. Black Panther was out. I think that's the year Lemonade came out, like the visual album for it. And so so for me as a filmmaker, I saw a lot of examples of what I could do as a Black American filmmaker. Then fast forward 10 years, it happens again. We get Sinners, which is an original story, original script. It's Southern, it's Black, it's horror, it's Southern Gothic. Like it's great acting, it has a great cast, great locations, great set design, great storyline. Like that, it just deserves to win. It should win.
It should win.
Okay, let's talk about what is different between Best Picture and Best Director. Like, why is it? Because usually, don't they win it both the times? Like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, the
usually,
difference is about the directing, and Best Pictures, the whole
everything
picture.
combined.
Yeah. Usually it kind of lines up that way usually.
So you think
I don't know if I've seen it not do that. It probably has.
because
But I stopped watching.
no African American has ever won Best Directing.
Correct.
And if Ryan Coogler wins, that he will be the first.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna give him Best Director. I don't think that's.
I think
gonna
that would be
happen.
Paul.
Yeah, I do think, or no, I actually think it'll be the woman who did Hamnet.
Chloe Zhao.
I think it'll be a
Chloe
woman.
Zhao.
Yeah.
I think it'll either be her or they already gave it to the guy who did Begonia, right? Am I pronouncing it right?
But
I have to see that movie. I haven't seen that one.
With Emma Stone but I don't think he'll win Best Director, unfortunately.
Yeah, Hamnet was good. And sentimental value. Yeah, so the movie's nominated for Best Picture: The Secret Agent, never seen it; Bugania, Marty Supreme, Train Dreams, F1. I'm surprised.
Which I'm shocked.
F1 is up there for what?
Yeah.
Best Picture.
Really?
It's on the list.
Sinners.
Shout out to my man for F1.
Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another.
Frankenstein? I haven't seen
Yeah.
that one.
And sentimental value. So that's the nominees
For
And
Best
you-
Picture.
For Best Picture. And Keisha says Sinners Sinners will win.
In that lineup,
I think
if
it
Sinners
will win.
doesn't win, everybody's lying.
So which
to the
one would have been a shoe-in for sure? What year you think if Sinners would have came out, it would have been a shoe-in? No questions asked.
What do you this year?
This year?
What you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This year.
What she said in the house was, what do you mean?
That's
So
what
this
she
is the one.
said. That's what she said. We were trying to figure out what she said earlier.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
said, "What do you mean?"
This year. Yeah. Okay, so what you say, Justin? You say this year too?
that was when Sinners could have won. I can't even think what the other.
I don't know if I understand that question because it wouldn't have ever been made except for this.
What I'm saying, okay, if it. No, I'm
so
saying
like if it came out the same year.
A different lineup, you mean?
Yeah, like if it came out in 99 or 2000, okay.
Yeah.
No, because you gotta understand, like this is an original story he created. Like it's not I mean, scroll. Let me see. One Battle After Another is based
original
on
too.
No, it's not. It's based on a book.
And the lady in the
Train
book
Dreams,
is not black. So
Train Dreams is based
Taylor in there for a reason. That's why I was like, it's kind of
exactly. Train Dreams is based on a story, a novella. F1 is, I don't know.
It's original.
I guess that's original.
But the idea
Marty Supreme is based on a person, but it's not. It's not based on a person.
Right?
That's original too. But Sinners, when I say it's original, I don't mean literally. I mean it's original. I mean nobody else.
I give you
did
that. Yeah, and I think that's why I like it a lot because it also brings you back to cinema in a way where it starts off one way and it's like two movies in one.
Yeah,
and it's like it's not just like a vampire movie, or
I think he does deserve best directing. The more I think about it, what he did.
Yeah,
I mean I put him in the same category as Nolan because he writes, directs, and produces the whole. Well, did he produce this one?
Yeah,
yeah,
him the whole thing. So you have full control over how it comes out, and so he get to tell his story, the way he wanted to. You know what I mean? Like if he's like Spike Lee, like sometimes Spike Lee would direct something that he had no creative influence over, like
Not High, It's the Lowest, huh?
No, well that too, because he didn't write that. He didn't write that one.
That's right. That's based off of
Inside Man. Those was good, but he didn't have any. He just came and directed that one. Old Boy, which was weird.
Remake though, or not a remake, but
yeah, it's a. I don't know what you call it. It is it's a reimagining. So yeah, I think Sinners. Well, I think it should too. I think it's just. It's one of those movies, like, it's one of the only movies I can remember in the last years that I went multiple times to go see it, not just because you in it.
Well, yeah, speaking of that.
Me being in it.
Justin is in it.
Yeah.
Justin is in Sinners.
He's in Sinners.
This guy, right here. I think Justin might be in Sinners.
I think he is.
Right,
I think he is.
But even if you weren't in it, I would still say it should win.
Yeah.
But it's so surreal that you are in it, so I can't even imagine,
too.
Going to, like, it's like you. If you were in like some obscure movie that nobody heard of, would I've gone to see it 3 times? Probably.
Probably not.
I probably would have watched it 3 times.
Yeah.
Would I go see it? Buy it?
Sinners is an experience.
The fact that it was an experience and you was part of that.
Yes, it's like really cool.
16 nominations. IMAX. You know, not many movies get an IMAX.
Right.
So that alone.
It's good too. You don't have to pretend like we actually enjoy watching it,
Yeah.
And you're in a really important scene too. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Shelby was in it. She played the lead in my thesis film for film school, and she was I think she was a background artist in a really big scene though. Like, so that was really cool. She was there.
Yeah, I met her. That was cool to see her. When I saw
her.
So y'all saw each other on set. Oh, that's real cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of Louisiana has a lot of talent and a lot of just a lot of film artists that get to do, when a big movie like this comes, you get to see everybody work on the same project, and it's just really cool. Yeah. I hope that happens again, because being in that room with a bunch of people who worked on the film was so fake. It was so cool. It's like when certain people would come up on screen, the whole crowd would cheer because they knew that person.
Wow.
It just felt like being in film school, but with like really talented people. You get to see a project that's like really good.
On a real Hollywood big. I mean, it's a Warner Brothers. Like that, It doesn't get any bigger than that. And to say it happened in Louisiana, in your backyard, and not only people you know, but your brother, your sibling is in it. That's like a chef's kiss.
And Ryan Coogler had
nervous when we was filming. I wish I wasn't, because I feel like I could have elevated the scene.
No, you did fantastic though.
Yeah,
you really did good.
Yeah.
But once you get, because it's not gonna be your last time. So I think as you do more and more,
exactly.
Now you got a taste of it, and it's like a football game or a sports game. You get that first hit out the way, now you're like, all right, let's go.
Right.
I can just do me.
Yeah, because that was a lot. You got Ryan Coogler coming at me. You got the accent coming at me. You got Michael B. really coming at me. Like, literally. It was a lot. It was a lot. But
you handled it well.
So what was the experience like? You get in your trailer, you get in the costume. Like, what was the first day like?
They looked at my hair and it was like, dang, your fade is still fading, so we got to put some fake hair.
They said it's still fading.
They put the fake
was
hair.
it black hair artist?
It was all black.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Ryan Coogler comes to town. Everybody
I
gets.
saw them putting the fake hair on Delroy because he still had a bald head, so they had like a.
Oh, that wasn't his real hair?
Nah.
Wow.
Secrets.
Yeah, I hope
That was. Oh.
Well, he's bald in real life, so
Right.
Yeah, it's
That
fine.
looked like his real hair though. That was
People
really.
are, look, them
Did a
people
good job.
talented.
Yeah.
Folks know what they're doing.
They good.
So, what was it like on the downtime? I mean, I know you said you was nervous.
I never really left that trailer.
You never left
it was
it-
time to eat. Yeah.
He sent us some pictures. Remember?
Yeah, I think I saw. We can put that on screen. This is him right here.
Looking like a
Grandpa.
because they had you clean shaven. I was like, oh
I
no.
want to clean shave the black man. No,
Except Michael, he wasn't clean shaven.
he wasn't. Yeah, he got to keep his. But I mean, he was more rugged, I guess. He was I don't know. You would think he would have been
Clean.
But and they spent a lot of time on his hair. I saw that behind the scenes when you was in the clip that they released, that 10-minute documentary or whatever.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
And matter of fact, I want to buy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I want to buy the DVD to see. Is there a longer behind the
I
scenes?
bet. You know, Keith
Probably.
got it, but Keith, he buy his DVDs. He never opened them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. No,
No, it's not. That's
I'm
not
saying
true.
The scene.
You just
Oh,
still.
well, he probably
You
know.
should keep that one
He
and
just
buy
still
another.
has a little tension because he lost that man DVD and nobody can ever borrow again.
I'm sure we can now.
Our Keith is our
Statute of
oldest.
limitations is
Keith
passed.
is our older brother who is also
the
a
Fast
really
Barbershop? Oh,
he's also a
Fast
really big movie fan, and he has just racks and racks and racks of Blu-ray and DVDs. Right? We can't borrow none of it because of Justin.
Yeah.
Maybe things are different now.
Well-
That was when we were a little younger.
Yeah, and I still don't know where that movie at. It was
That's
I'm
sad.
Legend.
It was I Am Legend, but he lost the alternative ending.
And that was big.
Boy.
It wasn't big then, but now like
We
people are
watched
thinking
it, but he
about
lost it, and Keith never got
I'm
it
the
back.
only one that saw it.
But he was real clear about it. He said, "That's it." He was calm. He didn't yell. He just like, "That's it. Y'all can't borrow no more."
What made you want to borrow that movie? Didn't we watch that already?
No,
Because we was leaving.
because it
and
had
we-
the alternative ending. I think, right? I think we wanted to see it, and I wanted to borrow. I think Gone with the Wind. And I was looking at
Yeah,
it.
Gone with the Wind. Oh,
Yes,
he really.
that's what I'm saying.
So
This
you,
man loves movies.
so you know, like once they get rid of all physical media, Keith's house is gonna
Yeah, it's
probably
gonna
be
be
worth
popping.
a lot.
And he got the downstairs, movie
Yeah.
theater. So that's
it's
the
not-
place
yeah.
to be. But anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see the behind the scenes and see how much of they got of you because we only saw that 10-minute one on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know,
You want to see the behind the scenes of Justin?
yeah, to see to see if they capture him in.
First of all, he's in it, but second of all, he told you, he gave you the behind the scenes.
I know, but I
Lock-
just like to see more of as you've seen all these other stars. You're like, oh, I know him. That's my
Yeah.
brother. You know, it's just something to it's just big to be the dot that's forever. You know, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess we can talk about what that second viewing was when we all saw it as a family. We're into the knee.
Well, I'll just add too
go ahead,
with the cast and crew. I wanted to say Ryan Coogler left a personal message that played before the movie
Really?
started. Yeah, specifically to the Louisiana, to the Louisiana artists that worked on that film. And I thought I never known that to ever happen before, where they go to the place where they filmed it I never known that to happen.
Oh.
And they leave them like they have a
When he went to
premiere
Clarksville?
for it.
Oh, you talking about artists?
No, I'm saying like when you film it in a place, like let's say you shoot this thing in Australia. I've never known them to go to Australia. Maybe they do. I don't know. Or
you don't know about it.
a special
a separate
just for
screening
those
just because
people
you
who
shot
were
it in
there,
Louisiana. Yeah, I've never known that.
All the extras were from there.
That's what
It
I'm
was about
saying.
300. They stayed on the project from beginning to finish because he kept using them. It would change up the looks.
So
but
I
they
don't
was
know
in
if that's
there
a
with
normal
joint
thing.
Patrons.
Yeah.
They gave each other names.
That's another thing because the film was all in one day, so you couldn't. Once you were in it, you were in it, which is really cool. But I just never known that. Again, I don't know. I've never worked on a big blockbuster before, but I've never known them to go back to the place where they shot it and screen it just for the people who worked on
They
it.
probably don't. They really don't.
It doesn't feel like it happens every day, but maybe it does. I don't know.
I've known a private screening. It's like Clint Eastwood did a movie that was 17 years in the making. I forgot the name of it. It's like in his later years. And he got the original writer because the writer was worried that he was going to change. They were going to change so much of it, and so Clint Eastwood invited him to screen it. And the writer, thought it was going to be a whole bunch of crew. It was just him and Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that's nice.
And then when he watched the movie, he realized he didn't change a thing. He kept it just like that. And he
didn't
cried.
change anything.
Yeah, he was like, man, you
That's exactly how I
because
wrote
he was
it.
going through. Who was talking about it? What's the guy that played the American Sniper?
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, he was talking about rewrites and scripts and Clint Eastwood because he's notorious for like doing one or two takes, and he wrote the scene like it was a lot of rewrites for something, and he originally he rewrote it. Oh, that's what it was. Matt Damon was talking about a scene that he was doing, Evictus, and he was working on his speech, his big monologue speech, and he was like, "Hey, I think I want to try something. I want to rewrite it and work it." And he kept working on it, and then the day of the shoot, he did it, and Clint Eastwood put him to side. He said, "I thought you were gonna rewrite it." He was like, "Oh," and he looked at it like he did all that and only to go back to where it was originally. And that's what Clint Eastwood, he said, "That reminds me of a time I wrote a movie. Well, I was working on a movie, and I did rewrites, and I rewrote it, and I went back to the original script, which was the original writer, and that's what the one that was perfect for it, you know." So anyway, so that was the only time I know like they do those screenings where they bring
and that's different. That's like a private screening, but I guess I'm thinking you did it just for the people who worked on it, which I don't know. To me, that just is a certain touch.
Free drink and a free popcorn.
Yeah, that's really like
that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
That's a lot.
$4 a person.
How many people you think were there?
About 200.
They filled that theater.
Yeah.
So 200.
Plus, people had +1s. I think, right? Everybody
we
had up
just
to
got
1 + 1.
Mhm.
That was a lot. So I keep
see
thinking
it for the first time
people.
was
yeah,
crazy.
it was. Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, when that scene, because in the IMAX when they do that big scene of the
yeah,
music,
that's the one.
Yeah, man.
That part, that was cool. Like that's what I was like. I forgot Justin was in it. Like not like that, but like
I remember when it was.
You
filming
forgot
it,
that's why you were excited.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
They was filming that part, and the camera he had us in there doing the gambling with the Crips and the Blood. They was also gambling, but it's when the Asian lady, she goes through, and then you see me in the back, and then he came up to me after, he was like, "Hey, that look good. You look good doing that." I was like, "Cool."
So you added that. You
Well,
weren't.
he just said we had to be in there, so I was just
He's
like,
an artist,
trying to
Fagan.
figure
He's an
it out.
actor.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
you gotta go with it.
Professional, okay?
That was it. That's cool.
'Cause I was like, I didn't want to look too modern because they also are the modern version of us doing that.
Right.
So it has to be kind of distinct. So I was just like, I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna be like, I'm a sharecropper. I need to get this money so I can. I gave myself a backstory.
You say I gave
wrote it down
myself
in
a
my journal.
backstory.
Yeah,
Good.
I needed to. It was like I'm 33. I got a wife and kid. That was
Well, you
one. The
gone
other
now.
backstory was I just want to leave Louisiana.
That I believe that
money.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to
He was in
leave.
Mississippi, brother.
Oh yeah. Mississippi guy. Mississippi guy.
Where,
I also wanted to ad lib a joke, but yeah, never.
what was the joke?
Well, it was the dialect coach sent us all a Dropbox of a whole bunch of files to look at, and it was like footage from the 1920s, and there was a joke on there where it was just somebody was recording in like a juke joint, and it was old, and it was just people in there just hanging about, and the joke is kind of
Well, don't say it.
what's the word?
I'm saying.
Crass.
Crass is the word. It's vulgar, but he was just like, "Your mama was outside selling that for 15 cents.
Dang,
She got
even
stung
back
by a
then.
bee." And I actually got to sell it for 10 cents or something like that. It was like that. And I was like,
Wow.
man,
Even back
if I
then?
can find a moment. Yeah, what, the joke? Yeah.
Right? You said that was recorded in 19.
Yeah, that was recorded. That was like a 1920s recording. Yeah.
Wow. Even back then, mamas couldn't catch a break.
So, going on sitting, so that experience with the whole family there, we all on the same row. We in the IMAX in New
I'm
Orleans.
talking about when we went with mom and dad.
Yeah.
And aunties. Yeah.
Everybody wanted you to take a picture, and then I think they had another family there too, and that might have been the time we went, where somebody else had somebody in that movie, and it was like, "Hey, that's you." You know, it was because there was a lot of people, like
You
even
had
in the,
people that were in it.
yeah, even in the comments, you on your viral
Yeah,
TikTok
my
video
cousin
that
was in it.
yeah, my cousin, my mom, my sister,
You can
know.
just, guys, you can just go to a movie and they'll put you in it. It's not that hard, guys. You can just sign up to be.
So let me talk about that. So I was kind of defensive because me, I was kind of obsessed with reading those comments because it's crazy. Because when you see a stranger and people leave comments, you're like, oh, okay, they're making fun of them. Like, but then you know this person,
And it's your brother.
and you like he wasn't really in Sinners, or he was. They just put. I'm like, okay, and I had.
Or they try to downplay it like anybody could do it.
Yeah, you can go
sign up for
yeah,
it.
just sign up for it. Like stupid stuff. I'm like, so I had to get on it. I forgot what comment made me say something.
Yeah, fake it. You know what? We probably shouldn't tell the people that the comments bother you because
Oh shit.
in the
Bring them on.
Nah, because when I did the audition, he was like, he's
Bring on the comments.
good,
yeah. So you want to talk about the audition
Let's talk about
process?
that.
we can. Yeah, because you helped me out with the original audition, which
Yeah.
was for the role of the guy
Let's play that clip.
for Sam,
No.
for Sam Malone's part. For when he's in the truck and he's trying to get it out.
Yeah,
and he
it
gets
was like
caught
two
by
robbers, and I
I remember that. I
read for
remember
the
you
second
saying
robber,
that.
and I remember it was tough, like because we both knew it wasn't working, but
I remember thinking you was like, I think this a comedy or a drama. Oh no, you was.
I thought it was more. I said because he got shot, Justin. I don't think he would be. Well, I was wrong because it was exactly what it was. It was like, he shot me in the butt.
Right, because you was like, I think you was like, you got to remember you got shot in the butt.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I don't think.
But it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So
and I got the call back, and then I did the call back, and I remember
person.
waiting. I remember waiting in the waiting room, and
so wait, let's
everybody was like,
wait, roll it back. Okay. So he did a taped audition. Casting director saw it, I think passed it along to Ryan, and they wanted him to come in person to do a callback for the same role, and then
which is new because usually I don't know, maybe directors don't do that, but he was in the room because he pulled up in the black SUV and it was like Ryan's here.
This is in New Orleans.
And he walked in, he was just like okay, and he peeked in the waiting room, looked at everybody who was waiting, he was just, and then she was like, "You're being here, okay." So then I went in there and his wife was in there, but he was like, "This is my assistant." And she just, waited, and I was like, okay.
Interesting.
So how many people were in the waiting room? I mean, in the hallway or whatever.
That time I forgot my callback time, but it was about maybe 4 people for the same role, or at least they was dressed up as me. I don't know, because I don't know actually, but it was about 15 of us.
Did any of those other ones? Did you see them again, like on set or anything, or in the movie?
Nah.
Did you recognize any of them?
Nah.
Okay.
So can you say Justin didn't get the part that he auditioned for, but he got the role that we saw him in, which was Jeff.
Right.
He had a name, not just a robber. He had a name, and his name was Jeff.
Okay.
Well, they all hopefully, I think they all had a name.
No, it said robber in the script.
I'm talking about at the end, in the credits. We would look in the credits to see.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I still think it said robber, but his name was Jeff. Ooh, your autobiography? No, your biography. They called him Jeff.
What happened to
his name was Jeff.
Oh, I gotta hit the.
That's gonna be
sound effects on there.
The colored gentleman. : They called him. Nah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We gotta pick one. That's a chapter.
Well, you gotta elaborate.
Chapter in the book.
You gotta elaborate.
They called him Jeff. They
it's
all
also chapters. A chapter. Ooh, we gotta start getting the chapters together now.
Yeah. You gotta elaborate what you meant by colored gentleman, because I don't think a lot of people know about it.
Oh, at Cracker Barrel, I used to be a waiter, and it was like this elderly white woman, Caucasian woman, this lady. White lady. She was about 75, and she was by herself. She was just eating tea. Coffee and some biscuits.
Tea. Boy, I love to eat tea.
She had tea. She might have had coffee. But I know she had biscuits and grapes. She wasn't there that long. And I was waiting on her. And then I just went to the back because she was my only table. And then she came up because she was about to leave. And she was trying to find me. So she was asking the other waiters, do you guys know who my waiter is? And it was like, well, can you describe him, his name? And she was like,
not his name.
The colored gentleman. And then they said, we know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know why? Because she didn't say the colored man. She said gentleman. And they were like, oh, that gentle man. We know him.
That's one way to
love him.
That's one way to soften that blow.
That was a good tip. I remember getting a phone call from the fight choreographer like 2 weeks before. And then we bonded on knowing that I said, I did Tecumseh before. He was like, Tecumseh, I did Tecumseh before.
Wow.
I was like, okay, cool. So you know what
Tecumseh is. We know, but they don't know.
Outdoor.
Go ahead. Get it right.
Outdoor drama in Ohio, Chillicothe, Ohio. It's pretty big. It's outdoor drama. It's about the Native American named Tecumseh, part of the what's the name of that tribe? You remember?
Choctaw? Not them.
No, that's South.
But he wasn't fully Native American though. He was half white, wasn't he?
Who?
Tecumseh. Am I tripping?
No, he was full.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay. Well, I went out there to see it, and it was.
And I played Tecumseh's brother-in-law. I played his brother-in-law. Waza Gaboa.
But you did get the actual role.
Yeah, that's a controversy.
We don't have to go into that, but the Tecumseh had a lot of action and with horses and stuff, so it makes sense that the guy would have worked.
Yeah, big fights, real guns, real horses.
That's interesting.
I had to ride a horse. That was fun.
Small world.
Yeah, I did that twice.
Show the clip.
So also with the Oscars, you got Best Actor, and we all know that.
Don't say that. What you about to say?
That Michael B's nominated.
Don't say it. Oh, okay.
Oh, is he?
He's nominated with Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo.
You know Timothy's gonna get it.
I do believe that.
And Wagner Moore. But have y'all seen Blue Moon?
No. I think Timothy's probably gonna get it. Well, let me see. They might because they already gave it to Leo. I don't think they're gonna give it to Michael B. Jordan. I'm just keep it real.
The 6th African American male.
That's crazy. How many academies has there been?
90.
I'm actually surprised that he's nominated because just because he's never been recognized like this before for his
Right.
If you
That's
really
a
think-
testament to the movie itself.
exactly.
The movie did
Exactly.
get 16 nominations,
But
which is the second record under that. I think is 14. Guess who got that?
The Color
One
Purple.
battle after
Oh.
another.
One battle, another got 14.
Let me make sure, but yeah, they're
They
second.
did?
They're second most in Oscar history. So they're both
Really?
highest are these two.
Wow.
movies. That's why they're like kind of going head to head.
I don't think they're even on the same
So
level.
honestly, though, Sinners has all those nominations, but I feel like Sinners made more money at the box office than One Battle After Another.
It's not about the money.
But I'm just saying, no, but I know
It's not about,
about
the money.
I'm only burning my half.
That was so funny.
But
They were thinking about creating a category for that though.
for what?
Like
Oh, box office. They did
Yeah.
it for Golden Globes. They did do that.
But they were trying to do that for the Oscars and they were like no. Or think either that or consider including box office in choosing it.
But
or
doesn't
something like
that? I mean, intrinsically.
were like, no.
I think that I'm saying that right. Intrinsically, right?
Intrinsically?
Intrinsically, if I'm on the board, which is former filmmakers or current, and I'm like, wouldn't I consider that?
They didn't. They said no. So
But I mean, if I'm voting, like you don't know
never
that.
Mind,
that,
never mind.
You know,
So Sinners is at 16. One Battle is right behind with 13. And then Titanic, La La Land got 14.
La La Land. Did La La Land get Best Picture?
no, remember?
Yeah, it
It
lost
was a
to,
whole catastrophe.
Oh, Blue Moon. What was it? Moonlight. Yeah.
Moonlight. No, Moonlight, you won. Come on.
Yeah, he was like, no.
It's not a joke. And the guy behind him just, I can't believe I missed this.
He snatched that. He
Steve-
snatched
no,
that
it was-
mic.
Oh, that's your boy. He's a famous actor back. He played Dick Tracy. What's?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Oh man.
But if you see the card, they did write it really small.
It was weird. I think they had all of them up.
I think they did. I
Yeah.
think they planned. That was 2000 what?
No, but he
16?
he also
was
had the
2016.
wrong
That was
card.
2016, Keys. That was your year.
It was a good year. You see what I'm saying? Moonlight was out. Man, it was.
I really did not like Moonlight though. I'm just gonna say that. I'm a
Why?
I I just didn't like it. I didn't see what the fuss was about as Best Picture though. Like I'm gonna say that. I mean,
It looked good. You know,
it looked good,
changed the way they lit black people.
but here's this. Where's that director at now?
He
He's doing the last thing he did. He
There you go.
directed
See, he
Mufasa.
is working, but I don't know. Something about it just made me was like, oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah, it was the Underground Railroad.
That's what it's called, the Underground Railroad.
That's what you got that's playing in the new TV show. That took our cousin. He took the cousin's role. Remember, Tyler Perry did the movie. Alex Cross. He's playing Alex Cross. What's his name?
What?
That's the Underground Railroad had.
the guy. Yeah, his brother
Oh.
played. His brother
got a
is.
brother?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay.
I don't think Ryan Coogler would let me down.
never.
I mean, he met him, so he can tell her.
I know. Based on his interactions, interviews I've seen, he is to me the Spielberg of our generation. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. He's very skilled at his art and he knows how to make money with it. Like he's making blockbusters that
But yeah,
that
he's
deserve
very
nominations.
He's very conscious, humble, and like self-aware. Like he's like, I remember I saw an interview that was like, "Hey man, you're great. Like they were lifting up. He's like, man, I'm just happy to be making money and making movies.
I bet.
You know, I'm just happy I got a job. I think is what he said. Like he looks at it like he doesn't come from an elitist level like most people that go to USC or Hollywood. You know, kind of have this high pretentious view of themselves. Like he comes from a different. I think that's why he's able to tell good stories and like he just tells what he wants to tell. Like every movie he put his own spin on it. Creed,
Yeah.
Black Panther. Like it was.
I loved what
I
he did
can't
with
wait to
Black
see what he
Panther.
does with the X Files.
That is gonna
that's
be
what I'm-
interesting,
See,
yeah.
that's how you know you have. That's why he should win Best Director. When you say, "I can't wait to see what this person does with this,"
Exactly.
That's the mark of to
And
me.
that's
That's the
why-
mark of a good director.
And that's why I like Christopher Nolan. I mean,
Hopefully he sees this and casts me.
In the X
well,
Files,
you know,
We
I
get
think I can see you on X.
got audition, bro. That's what he would say.
Yeah,
You got audition.
Movie
Audition.
movie shot.
I just saw No Other Choice.
That
the
was
theater.
nominated.
Okay.
What was it nominated for?
At the Golden Globes was nominated
Okay.
for Best Picture.
And I don't know if I've seen anything from that director, but I went because the trailer looked really good. And I was like, oh, this is a fantastic premise. Like, the stakes are high, or they made the stakes high, but I don't know.
All right, don't let us know. I got you.
Okay, the first hour they had me, and
The last movie I saw was When Harry Met Sally. I know, right? And I've seen clips, I've seen the scenes and the famous quotes, But when you finally, I really like that movie, and you know, I like movies that have a lot of wit and back and forth with the dialogue. And R.I.P. What's his name? Reiner, director. Rob Reiner.
He did that.
He did
Yeah,
that,
I
and
was
you know,
telling y'all.
he also did Stand by
Stand
Me.
by Me, yeah.
Stand by Me. He did a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And he came from TV as an actor, you know, which is crazy. From a comedy show. But that
Yeah,
movie,
he was funny in Wolf of Wall Street.
yep, he was the dad in Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, and he was still acting too and directing. But yeah, when Harry Met Sally, like I like the way that story is told. I like the dynamic because I felt like at that time, this is the '80s, early '80s, mid '80s. That concept of dating like that and relationships, I felt like that was probably groundbreaking. That's probably why I got Best Picture or nominated and all that. Like the way, because you think about like you leaving the 50s, 60s, you go into the 70s, you know, the 50s and 60s, you got Leave It to Beaver, you got like these close-knit families, and then divorces start happening, and then now that goes into creative storytelling because you didn't have divorces like that. Now, if you look into the 80s and 90s when movies were dealing with two households, you know, like Liar Liar, where he's got mom, you know, dad, you know, whatever, like we got two separate families or
Shift, yeah.
Parent Trap. And that movie was the first, I wouldn't say the first, but one of the people that talked about that was your guy with the glasses. What's his name? He did a lot of movies like that.
The guy with the glass.
He's weird, kind of quirky.
Please don't tell me what
Woody Allen. Like he did a lot of movies. Yeah.
I've never seen a Woody Allen film and I never will.
Anyway.
I'm standing on business.
That's the last movie I saw. I liked it. And for a lot of reasons, it touched me, and it kind of I had to stop watching at some points because it was triggering. And
Like,
that's
you
another
ain't
episode.
doing all that.
Yeah, the last thing I saw was in the movie theaters was Send Help. That Sam Raimi, you know, he did Spider-Man.
I thought that's the movie you was talking about. What you was talking about?
Wow.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No Other Choice is a Korean film.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Send Help is Sam Raimi with
It's American.
Ellen O'Brien and Rachel McAdams, which was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I get a movie like an 8.
All right.
All right, I'm going. That's the movie I want to go see. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. It's
Pretty fun movie. Yeah, audience.
You know what else is a fun movie? Hamnet.
That's fun.
It's a D.
Whoa, it is a good movie.
Nah,
though. That
it's
movie, a
pretty
beautiful
heavy.
movie.
I'm just
It's-
kidding.
yeah,
Don't
it's
go
beautiful.
see it. I mean, see it,
She's at the
but
thing, and she's like, why are they saying my son's name?
you spoiling it a little bit.
So my thing is with those type of movies, I don't know. Those movies don't really reach me, and I feel like they
They'll
have
reach you.
a very
It'll hit you
distinct audience.
right in your chest.
Because I don't like
that
period
beating
pieces
heart.
like that. But then
It's,
I don't
okay,
know.
keep going. It is a period piece. It
Yeah,
is
I don't-
because it is about Shakespeare.
But yeah, I'm like, why do I want to see a movie about the creation of?
It's really
Not-
because it's
you're watching
not.
a movie about
It's not.
about a family, about a man and a woman growing up, because they meet each other, then they have kids.
All right.
And then you
Spoiler alert.
And then you, so the backdrop is Shakespeare. The backdrop
And honestly,
is him
Fagan, you don't
writing
even know it's
these
Shakespeare because
iconic
I didn't
plays.
realize it. I was like, are they doing a subversion thing where they're saying they kept saying he's a glove maker. He's got to go to London. He's working in the family business. We
It's a
didn't know it was
backdrop
Shakespeare until
when they go to visit.
there's
and it was
45
like,
minutes left in
and
the
they're
film.
like, who are you looking for? You're looking for William Shakespeare.
William
And I was like, oh, this is
Shakespeare.
about Shakespeare. So you,
And then they show him, so you don't even know it's him until
It's just a
far
beautiful
away.
love
It's
story.
about
It's
the
a-
wife.
yeah,
it's about the
wife.
woman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think this podcast, you know, we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Obviously, we're filmmakers and we love film and the idea of film.
You okay with it?
Right. I just love it so much.
I just love it so much.
I love it.
No,
Got me a mighty long way.
Because why? Why is it that film is so? Because they adapt it. You get the book, and then you make it to a movie. But books were so popular. Why? Because when
all we
you
had.
read it, you have to use your imagination, and when you use your imagination, that evokes emotion. It evokes feels. So that's why people like reading the books. It's the same thing when you watch a movie, but I think it could be worse because, you know, if it doesn't look right, doesn't sound
that's
right.
not what he look like in my when the
Yeah,
Harry
it's like-
Potter.
But you can
Yeah.
also, or you
But
can,
when everything hits, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
yeah. But you can also appreciate it as just two separate things. Like
Yeah,
to me, the
that
Hunger
too.
Games book is one thing, and then the
I don't think
movies
they
are
never
different.
stop making books. You know.
No,
Can't.
books
The
are
minute
my first love.
The
so.
minute books stop being written is the minute the world stops.
So let's go into why Flying Ghosts is called Flying Ghosts. No, I got you. But I mean, the reason why we like our
You
movies.
got Book of Eli.
I thought you were supposed to say booger. Oh, booger. I don't know what I thought you was about to say.
The whole Book of Eli about when they was trying to get that Bible, because that was the last.
Remember
Bible
when Denzel spoiled it? I can't find this video anywhere. Denzel spoiled that movie on 106 in Park.
Oh.
He was like, Terrence J was the host. I don't know if he had a co-host, but he was just like,
Roxy?
in the movie, he's going to find the book, and then he gets the book and he gives it to the girl, and she sort of carries it on, and Terrence J was like, whoa, you gonna spoil the movie now? And Denzel said, I'm not. And he looked at the camera like, oh, perhaps I did.
Okay.
And I can't find that anywhere, but he did.
He probably took it off the internet.
Spoiled, I was like, because he did spoil it, because I had seen the movie already, so it didn't spoil it for me, I don't think, but I remember thinking, dang.
So that reminds me of a time, this is before any of us were born, when Batman 1989 came out. That was the biggest movie at the time. Like, it was a blockbuster. Like, Michael Keaton, they didn't think he was going to play Batman, and then they saw that people were going to the movies to see other movies to watch the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
That's how big it was. And then that's when merchandise then blew up and everything. So Michael Keaton was on one of those talk shows, and at the time they were trying to figure out, I think Jack Nicholson was playing the Joker, but they was like, what's his backstory? So they were talking about it on the talk show, and he spoiled it to where the audience went, oh, like, because, and if y'all haven't seen now, sorry, spoilers, but Jack Nicholson's Joker kills Batman's parents in that one.
Oh.
And he says it on air. He was like, yeah, so the reason why I hate this guy because he killed my parents. And everybody went, oh!
Well, wait, they didn't know, but his parents are always dead.
Right, but we don't know.
It was never tied to the Joker killing them.
Right.
It was just like these random people.
Okay.
So Tim Burton reimagined as, this is why you hate him, or y'all fight.
But they didn't change it, obviously.
No, the movie was just came out, and he was promoting it.
Okay.
And so people haven't gone to see it yet. And then that was a big spoiler. This was big. So
I bet they still went to go see it.
No, they did because it made a lot of money, and then they did sequels.
Today they would hurry up and CGI it out because remember everybody was complaining about the Sonic movie or something.
That's different. But Tom Holland spoils a lot. I don't know if that's part of their thing.
I don't know. I feel like it's a part of it. I don't think anybody would be that
careless.
careless.
No way Marvel.
Yeah, I think it's a part of it.
Man.
That's a lot of money.
But Denzel's was not. That man was just rolling.
Yeah. But see that stuff like that back then, because you had the internet, but
and when did Book of Eli come out? Like 20? We were still in high school. Had to be.
I think it came out.
That movie's old. That movie's old.
Not 2016. That was like
2012, 2013, 2010.
2010.
Yeah, I told you it was older.
Dang. So that's what I'm saying. 106 in Park. I think that was like the last episode too.
Oh yeah, it didn't go off the air.
It didn't stay on too long after that. Like
after that rock, what you call it, walked off stage. Didn't she walk off?
Who?
Roxy.
I don't know.
He was making fun of her.
It kind of fell off. Dang.
And then what's his name from New Orleans? August Alsina. He was like, I told you I didn't want to talk about that.
Wait, remember when Fagin told Dad that BET stood for Black Educational Television?
I said that. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. Maybe that was just my memory. But I think he asked you what BET stood for, and you said Black Educational Television,
and then
so we could watch it.
I said that so y'all could watch it.
No, you didn't say so we could watch it, but that's why you said it, because otherwise it'd be like, well, what is this mess? And he was like, it's educational for Black people.
Did he buy that?
He did. He didn't say anything else because he had nothing. It didn't say entertainment anywhere.
Man, that's crazy though. Imagine when you growing up, there's only 2 stations. Now you got this new station.
What is this? BET, MTV, Disney.
What's the last Bible verse y'all read?
This morning, Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 6. Honestly, I'm really digging. I sound like a white boy, but I'm really, really digging the Bible right now. Like, I started in Genesis last year. I don't know when.
Still in Genesis, huh?
No, I'm in Ecclesiastes now. I'm trying to read the whole Bible through. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and read it again and again and again. But I just want to get through the whole thing so nobody can tell me something. And I'm like, no, that's not in there. But anyway, I'm in Ecclesiastes right now, and I like this. I like this book because it's all like nothing means nothing. The only people who are lucky are the ones who aren't born. Like that's how it is.
Funny that you say, because I randomly opened the Bible to this morning when I woke up and read Ecclesiastic, and he was talking about, gosh, man, I hate that I forget the scriptures and stuff.
It's in your heart, though.
Or you just, it'll come back to you, but you can write it down. And
But he was talking about, love was mentioned a lot in this portion of it. Don't be like the Gentiles that, don't.
They don't love, they only love the people who love them.
Yeah, being and then selfish or being ignorant. It was, oh man, I gotta go back to it. I have it still opened up on my table, but Ecclesiastics. But also I've been before Proverbs. I go back and forth between Proverbs and Psalms, and then a little bit of Matthew. I'm like, let me hear what Jesus has to say, and a lot of it makes you really
Jesus, man, talk about.
he makes you feel convicted on some stuff. So
Yeah.
it was.
Well, see,
You know.
I feel like in church, at least I don't know. I never I don't know about y'all's experience, but I feel like we were never taught to study the Bible, or at least not taught how. Growing up, like, you know, so I only got the Bible in church or in Sunday school, and I feel like it was mostly, or what I mostly read up until this point in my life was the New Testament. So I started in the Old Testament. I didn't realize there was so much in there that is so important, and that has shown me like the nature of God, who he is, and what he's done, and it's just changing my whole everything, my heart, everything. And so I'm just like, man, I was missing out only sticking to the New Testament, because I thought that was all that mattered. Because okay, if Jesus came along and changed everything, then why does it's the Old Testament?
Yeah, he quoted the Old. He
Yeah,
quotes the Old Testament.
it's
He
just as
quotes
important.
the Mosaic law, like
And
he
so-
uses that.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You should definitely dig into both.
And we'll talk about that more in film as we go along. But before we, close out, Justin, what was your scripture? Did you?
Oh,
You ain't off the hook.
I was just trying to see what y'all be reading.
I was testing y'all.
Do you
Don't worry about what I do.
reading the Bible?
they're pulling up.
Don't
the
worry,
app.
I'm good.
I'm good, Joe.
Oh, look a guy. It just popped up.
You need to read your Bible.
That's what it says. Keep reading God's word, Justin.
Judgy McJudgerson.
I think it was from the Book of James though, because I'm about to start that series again.
Oh yeah.
Bible.
Remember we got. Oh,
It was
while we
the
here.
first chapter.
Man, look.
And my brother encountered all joy when ye fall into divers temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work,
Yeah.
that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing.
That's it.
Wanting nothing. Yeah, the
good
idea is
scripture.
not to want, because we are,
Well,
Being refined.
actually, I don't know if I can find this in time, but there's a verse in Psalm.
being a want is to be living by your flesh. You don't want to. Yeah,
Shoot.
things get dicey.
I don't know if I'm gonna find it in time, but I have it on my wall.
My watch did go off.
Okay, all right, just be quick.
Okay.
There's a verse in Psalm, because I was pondering on this one night, and I was just like, so he wakes up. Well, he doesn't wake up, but God decides to create the universe, right? Makes the universe, makes Earth, makes the ocean, separates it from the sea. You know, the whole Genesis thing.
Okay.
And then toward the end, the end, he says, all right, I'm gonna make man now. And I was like, why? If all we're gonna do is sin and do all these crazy things, and you know what's gonna happen, you're gonna have to die to be with them because they can't get it together. And even after that, there's still gonna be people who choose to be in, what's the word? To be against him. What is the word? Somebody help me.
Adversary. Sin. What?
To be in rebellion against you still. And I was pondering on this, and I was like, if I was God, I wouldn't have made us. I'd have just enjoyed the earth and its beauty and these animals and the birds. I know, but listen, hear me out though. So I'm pondering all this, and I was like, I hope this isn't blasphemous, but I was like, if this is blasphemous, sorry. But and then I think the next day I read this.
I got cold and I got a sickness and I couldn't get out of bed.
It was the opposite.
God hit me, and I said, I
never.
It's your word again.
No, but it was the total opposite. I read that verse in Psalm where it was like David, who wrote it, was like, I look at the stars and the skies and I wonder who is man for God to care for us. Like, I wish I could read it word for word. I can't find it, but he had the same thought as me. In all the universe, you created all these heaven stars, all these beautiful things, and you still thought to create us and to care for us. To me, is not. My thoughts didn't end with, oh, I wouldn't have done it. I did have that thought, but my next thought was, well, we must be really valuable that God saw fit to create us. And I was telling you this, and it makes sense why Satan is the enemy is out to destroy us. There has to be something valuable in each and every one of us, for God to decide, I'm going to create man. And so, of course, there's going to be some attacks on your life. Of course, things are going to be difficult. Of course, there's a battle for your soul, right? So just something to think about. But I felt comfort in knowing I wasn't the only human that also had that thought about God. Like,
Yeah. And Dave is a good person to relate to. So that's cool.
well,
Yeah,
he messed up pretty
He-
bad. I ain't
that's why he's
gonna
perfect
lie.
to relate to.
Man, speaking of that, okay, one more thing, because I've been thinking about sin and the consequences and what God will restore and all this a lot lately. But I watched this little clip about this man who's Christian talking about his parents. His dad was a pastor, and he cheated on his mom, had 2 affairs with 2 different women in the church, and he confessed it and all this stuff. And he said the second that is, and the women said that they were in love with the dad, like they had embarked on this relationship willingly. But the second the wife said she was going to stand by him, the women, like the attacks came, because again, we're valuable and marriage is important to God because it's literally an example of his love for us.
Right.
The husband is supposed to be Christ. The wife is the church, right? Or the bride. So the second that happened, those women went to the police and said they were coerced to those relationships because he was a person of a position of power, and then he coerced them, and that man went to jail for 18 years.
Damn.
Wow.
But he came out of jail. He's with his wife. And has a relationship with the son and all that. The man who was telling the story was like 13 or something when this happened. So he's like older than us now, but the dad is still alive and they're doing well now. But because I looked at the comments and they were like, sin is expensive. Like, it's more of the story is they said don't cheat on a godly woman. But I was thinking about it, like he committed that sin and he faced those consequences, but God never left him. Because the wife stayed, when he got done with those consequences, he went home to a wife who stayed by his side, and he had a son who was also stayed by his side. So he had to face the consequences, but God was still there. So I guess I'm thinking when you get involved in sin, when you choose to sin, that doesn't mean, just because you repent doesn't mean you're going to be free from the consequences of it. But it also doesn't mean that God is going to leave you there, and it doesn't mean he can't restore after it. So that's the lesson that I got from
God
that.
doesn't leave. You leave. When we sin, we leave. And then we come back.
And we create that separation.
Jesus paid the price.
Exactly. So all you got to do is
That's
come
how we can
home.
Come back.
And that ties to David because David sinned in a big way. He paid the consequences, and then God, but God restored, and we got Solomon. I think about that a lot.
Solomon messed up even worse. Had all those women and bought all those pagan gods. Got the temple destroyed.
But
he's sitting by a tree writing poems.
So this has been great. Thank you for watching the Flying Ghost podcast. Hope you guys tune in more. Again, I'm Fagan.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Keisha.
Yep, the official Flying Ghost Productions podcast.
Wait, no.
What you want to name
If
it?
you say it's the official Flying Ghost Productions podcast, then it's going to be like everything about that. This should be a separate.
No, this is just under the Flying Ghost Productions.
It's an official
You said the official podcast. Okay, whatever you want to
What
name
you want
it.
to call it?
Traditionally, you going to believe AI? You going to believe AI?
We done.
The devil
So
himself.
This is a podcast done by Flying Ghost Productions. This is the official podcast.
In our new studio.
And yes, and our
We
new
don't have a
studio,
title.
which we are also doing, if you have a podcast idea,
Justin.
we can film it. Productions. All right, but the official name, is that what you want to say?
We don't have
We
one.
don't have a name yet. So
Right.
anyway,
Well,
this
Keisha
is
with her brothers.
Hey, all right. This is my show, Keisha. I'm
Why you not
Keisha
sit in the middle?
with her brothers.
Now, this is the Flying
And
Ghost
Keisha,
pod.
it's called Keisha
That's
Talks.
in the order of birth.
Keisha Talks Film with her brothers.
But you didn't. No.
What?
Flying
All
Ghost.
right, y'all. That's it. We out. Just remember that clip. Before I go, that's why I got there from when he was like,
Cut yourself.
"Could you score 30?"
Yeah. I was like, what he say? He said, I could score 40 right now.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Yo,
This
we
is
out.
Be Real podcast, and we out.
What? I don't get it.
That's crazy. He said, "That's crazy." All right. All right. Peace.